Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. Facts. You know I appreciate all y'all. And Kia, let everybody live. You know I appreciate you. Let them all live. Hey, man, we're going to talk about a few things today, right? And what we're going to talk about right now is knowing that you got to live within your means. Because a lot of people will start seeing things knowing that they really can't afford it and start living outside their means, and then they wonder why they in the situation they in. Just because you see something doesn't mean that you got to get it. Sometimes you got to put those things off. It might be months, it might be years, but it's okay to put them things off and not try to live up to other people's standards of you. Because a lot of people get caught up in other people's standards of them and wonder why they be dealing with the situations that they deal with. You got to live by the things that fit you, not what fit somebody else. Just because somebody else pull up with some new stuff don't mean you got to get some new stuff. Just because somebody talking about they ready to spend some money on something don't mean you got to spend some money on it. Understanding your place in the game of your life is important. You got to pay attention to what definitely suits you, because sometimes people get outside themselves and then they go do certain things, and then the next thing you know, they be in a position where they trying to figure out how to recover, but they done went outside and spent money on something that wasn't a necessity, something that really didn't benefit them. You got to make sure that you take your time. Money management is important. And a lot of people, they don't manage their paper right. We all have ups and downs. You know, that's why I say it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. We all got ups and downs in the game of life. But knowing when you make certain mistakes that take you down and knock you back and have you struggling, you don't continuously do the same thing. You got to understand the mistakes that you made and know how to recover from them, because those are the mistakes that you made. And you can't always look for somebody to assist you, because people will go out and mess up their bread and then turn around and expect somebody else to save them. This is like what I say, right? To people that be in the street, right? It be guys that be in the street, they be out there hustling. They out there call themselves getting money. Yeah, I'm getting money, right? But you not preparing yourself if you get arrested to bail yourself out and get a lawyer. Dudes would be out there running the street, hard body, and then get locked up, and now they looking at everybody else to take care of them and fend their lawyer and make sure that they got bail money. Are you planning for what comes out of what you into? Because people don't be paying attention to that. And they looking to everybody else to save them. In this game of life, man, we all are going to make mistakes, but it's about how you recover. And you know what I say, any mistake you make, right? The first day, you might sob about it, feel some type of way. The second day, you need to be planning your recovery. Straight up. The second day is you planning to recover and go forward. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and share this live. You got to be planning to recover. Don't sit there and think that you're going to go days and weeks and, oh, this happened, and, oh, if I had this and I wish this, oh, don't nobody want to help me. Hey, listen, it's up to you, though. You can recover. The way the world is designed, you have opportunity to recover, but sometimes you got to cut out those bad habits. And that's a problem with people. People don't like to cut off bad habits. No matter what it is, you think that because you smoke bud and it make you feel better and it's not distracting you, it's not a habit. No, that's a habit. You think because you take a sip every now and then that, oh, I'm not addicted like that, that's not a habit. No, that's a habit. Knowing that you got a habit is definitely where it starts at. But people don't be wanting to recognize that. You got to understand, anything that you like in this game of life becomes a habit. And I mean anything. Once you start liking something, you automatically get addicted. This is how it rocks. You start liking something, you start waking up consistently, and you start yearning that. Man, I want to go do that. I like to eat that. And you do it continuously. That there is where the habit is formed. And this is big facts. People got to understand that we all get sidetracked in the game of life. But it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. That's what's important. It ain't about the setback, it's about the get back. Do you understand that it's time for you to recover? When it's time for you to recover, or you sit inside whatever you're going through expecting somebody else to fix it. It's a lot of people that will be like, oh, God is going to do it for me. Oh, I'm going to just leave it in God's hands. Well, if God don't see you making an effort to put nothing forward, why is he going to come assist you? But it's people that thinks that just because they say these things, that it's going to be fixed for you. They want to see the effort from you. The gods, they want to see the effort from you. What are you doing to make it better? Then you get assistance. But understanding that everything ain't for you is important, because people be wanting to follow everybody else. Yo, I see this person doing it, I'm going to do it. It's going to work for me. What works for somebody else might not work for you. Straight up. What works for somebody else might not work for you. You got to do what's good for you and stay focused on what keeps you balanced. And you got to watch who you keep around you, because sometimes you'll have people around you, right? And they'll be encouraging you to do things that throw your life off balance. Whereas though they ain't really got the responsibilities that you got, right? So they able to go mess up their bread on whatever they mess it up on. You don't got the ability, but you starting to do the same thing that they doing because you want to be a part of what they doing. And then you wonder why you behind the game and they living with somebody and they not experience the same thing you experience. This is real rap. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit the like button too. Smash that like button. Facts. You got to pay attention to these things now, because people will be following other people's path, and that ain't your path. Just because such and such spent the bag on that and you might got the money, that don't mean you need to go spend the bag on that, because that bag you spend might be needed next week when you run into a problem. Straight up. And this is how I see it. I really feel like a lot of the younger people that might come into money, they don't have the experience and have that setback. So when they do have a setback after they get some bread, they be lost. And that's what sends some people over the edge, because this experience that you have that helps you understand what not to do. But some people, they continuously do the same thing and don't never understand that you shouldn't be doing that right there, because it's only setting you back. It's important for you to find yourself. Live inside your zone. And this is a big fact. Your life is not the same as the next person. Straight up. You find your lane, live inside your zone, and make sure that you put it together, whereas though you putting a little bit away over here, you putting a little bit away over there, and that you functioning, going out to the club and partying all the time. That wave right there, you got to know how to break yourself out of it, because it's people that be older in their 50s, 60s, 40s, 30s, and they don't understand this might not be for you. Why you keep going out and you keep spending all your money, and then you turn around saying, yo, I need a loan. A loan? What happened to the money you had? Oh man, I did this. So you gonna keep doing the same thing every time you get paid and you don't see nothing wrong with it? It's important to see where you go wrong at so that you can correct it. But you know what some people do, being real? They think they can do the same thing better. And that there is a major problem. People think that I'm going to do the same thing that had me mess up all my paper and think that I'm going to do it better this time. It's the same thing with people in the street. They get out there committing the same exact crime. They standing on the same block after they done got locked up 3-4 times, and the police know your damn name, and you think that you going to go back out there and all you going to do is put your pack over there. I had the pack over here and I got caught. So this time I'm going to put it over there and they not going to know where it's at. Nah. Sometimes you got to switch the whole process up. And when you switch that whole process up, you start getting better results. That is major. Sometimes you got to eliminate the people that's around you. Sometimes you got to stay away from places you used to go. And that is major in order to elevate in the game of life. Staying away from places, people, and things is important for you to know yourself. If you wake up every day and you go engage with people that y'all ain't doing no building together, ain't no benefits, ain't nothing to elevate, all you doing is taking from yourself or they taking from you, you ain't never going to get ahead of the game. You always going to be behind. And it's important to see when you slacking, knowing when to put things in the right motion. But you got to be a risk taker in the game of life as well. You got to be a risk taker though. But you got to know if it's the right risk to take. Sometimes you got to see what's going on, pay attention to what's shaking, and see, yo, is that the risk for you? But just because somebody else did it and you say, oh, they did it, I can do it, that don't mean that risk is for you. You might got something else that's for you. You know what I'm saying? But mistakes happen, but it's not a mistake anymore, right? When you keep failing from doing the same thing. That right there is on some goofy stuff. You keep doing the same thing and you keep failing, you want some goofy stuff. And some people you can try to tell them, right? But they don't listen. They like doing goofy stuff and they expect somebody else to save them. Those are the people you got to get away from. You don't want no dealings with no people that keep doing goofy stuff and then they come to you thinking that you're going to save them. Them people will bring you down. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this live. Those people will bring you down. And they don't care because they used to bringing people down. But you can't be mad at them. You got to be mad at yourself because you had the ability to make better decisions. And that's what's major. You got the ability to make better decisions. Why didn't you? Because you wanted to be involved in a part of something that didn't benefit you, something that didn't help you elevate. Sometimes you got to sit back and evaluate what's going on. Straight up. You see where you went wrong, and no matter what temptation you get, man, I ain't doing that shit. I don't care. No matter what temptation you get, I'm not doing it. Knowing that you had bad results the last 2-3 times you did it, man, I'm going to just take my time with it. I'm going to do it a little slower and, I'm going to keep my eyes open. No, that's not for you. See, from the experiences that I've had, I understand some things you got to let it go. No matter how you feel, no matter what you thinking, some things you got to just let it go. I don't want nothing to do with that because it don't benefit the agenda I'm on. And it's okay. You're going to lose people along the way of this game. If you one of them type of people that got to hold on to everybody that you run into, you ain't going to never get to where you need to go. Straight up. You're going to lose some people in this game of life. And this is a fact. Make sure you smash that like button. You in the building, smash that like button, you hear me? And smash that subscribe button and share this live. You're going to lose some people along the way, man, in this game. Everybody ain't meant to be in your life for life. Some people just there for the season. And you might learn something from them, but just take it as that. A lot of people get stuck around people that they really don't need to be around. Because one day out of 7, you feel like it's love. But the other 6 days, you like, man, what the hell am I doing around this person? They don't bring me nothing but trouble. Every time I go out with them, I'm beefing. I'm arguing. Those type of people, negative. You need to eliminate them from your game of life. Because you got to understand this, right? When you check out in this game of life, ain't nobody saying, yo, take me with them. I want to go. You going dolo. And that's something we all got to understand. No matter who it is, how they related to you, and you can have an idea about what's going to happen to you when you leave here. That's just an idea. You better understand, enjoy your life while you're here. Stabilize it. Try to figure out how to function through it. Some people never figure out how to function through their whole entire existence because they following the wrong people. They not understanding I got to scale back. I got to sit back, figure out what's going on, what am I into, why am I having these issues, and then hit the gas. On some real shit. Smash that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. You in the building. And share this live. Make sure you do that, man. Let's get the likes up. Smash that. You got to understand that everybody ain't for you. Just because somebody tell you they love you, you my peoples, we family, that don't mean that they for you. You gonna be able to see if somebody's encouraging you to go out and spend your money over paying your bills and tell you you'll get that back later, get away from them. You need to run far away from them, because there's people out there that'll tell you, hey, yo, man, you know they got these Jordans on sale, right? They on sale. They going for $250. They really $350, right? You like, yo, I got to pay my phone bill. Don't you get paid in 2 weeks? Don't ever hang around nobody that says something like that. I'm going to tell you that right now. They like cancer to your body. And I'm going to keep it real. If somebody is encouraging you to put off what's valuable and important to what makes your life function for anything material or for a fun activity, they the wrong type of people to be around. Make sure you smash that like button too and hit that subscribe button. Facts. They the wrong type of people to be around. They want to see you behind. A lot of people in the game of life that don't got nothing figured out will encourage you to do dumb, crazy stuff so that you can be behind the 8 ball, because they don't want to see you take off like a rocket. You might got crazy potential. You might be real versatile and know how to handle business. But those people right there, they come around like snakes and say, I think you should do this. We're going to work it out later. But no plan for later, but tell you what you should do now, which is really not beneficial to you, but tell you you'll figure it out later. Get away from them people, man. They're not beneficial to you. They want to see you behind. They don't want you to get too far off because you're going to separate from them. It's a lot of people. And it be like that on some real life stuff from people you know. This don't happen from somebody you don't know now. I'm going to tell you that like facts. This is only going to happen from somebody you know, because somebody you don't know, you're not having those kind of conversations. You're not hanging out with them. It's the people you know. So understanding it could be all love from somebody you know, but you still got to be mindful of what they're saying to you and how you are receptive to what they say, because you might pay attention to the wrong thing, make the wrong decision, and then feel like you can't recover because you listen to them. You got to take responsibility for you. Straight up. I really feel like it's good to sit to yourself, right? Sit there, think, silence, and plan, rather than having somebody around you to make you feel better because they got conversation for you. It can be distracting to your game of life. Straight up. It literally can be distracting to your game of life. Your game of life got to be played the way you need to play it. You can literally watch other people do things and, see if that might work for you. But don't think because they did it, it's going to work for you. You got your own grind. And I really think that all of us have talent to do things, right? All of us. I really think this. But you got to tap into you. You don't know what's for you. You got to tap into what's for you. And you got to sit there and go through different experiences to find what you got to tap into. But you got to tap in for you to see what's for you. Don't be scared to take a risk, but just be mindful of the risk you taking. That's what's important. Smash that subscribe button, man. Let's get the likes up. You're in the building, smash that like button. Facts. Don't be scared to take a risk now, but just be mindful of the risk you taking. Straight up. A lot of people, man, they get to following the wrong type of people, man. Straight up. The wrong type of people, man. The people that really don't want to see you level up. You know what I mean? You get to telling them about something positive, they come right back with something negative. You trying to tell them something that's going to elevate for you for real, but they don't want to hear that. They want to hear some negative shit. Like, hold on. I was trying to tell you about this positive shit I got going on, but you don't want to hear that. So you ain't the person for me to talk to. Surround yourself around people that are doing better than you. I'm going to tell you that right now. And this is a fact. This is a fact. Surround yourself around people that's doing better than you, because it's going to make you chase to do better. But if you always around people that's not doing better than you, talking about, oh, I don't like dealing with these people because they think they better than me. No, you want to elevate. You sitting around the people that don't figure out nothing, how you going to figure out something? Y'all going to be sitting there both confused in this game of life, trying to wonder, how are we going to get it together? You know, those type of people that sit around each other, right? And everybody got stories about, if I was gifted 5 million. You know what I'm talking about, y'all. Those type of people that sit around and say, man, if $5 million dropped out the ceiling right now, you just know what I would do. Get away from them people. Run fast, because they don't got no motivation to try to get $1. They telling you about, if 5 million dropped out the ceiling, what they would do. If 5 million dropped out the ceiling, they'd be broke that year. They'd give $1 million here, millionaire, spend $1 million here, millionaire, and then they turn around talking about, oh, I don't know where all the money went. Straight up. Because they didn't grind and want to grind to get it. They was looking for it to be given for them. Anything that is just dropping out the ceiling and you ain't putting no grind, come on, man. How you going to cherish something you ain't grinded for? You understand what I'm saying? Big facts. You know, knowing that grind is hustle. You got to put that work in life, man. Any which way you go. If somebody ain't giving you that motivation, why you rocking with them? Motivation is power. That's what fuel your gas tank up. Oh, yeah, that motivated. You know what I'm saying? Somebody pulling up in something that's fire. You like, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got to get my shit together. That right there is motivation. Not like, oh, they think they all that because they pulled up in that. Man, they ain't that. They think they better than everybody else. Somebody talking like that, get away from them. You never going to elevate in the game of life because of the way they thinking, it rub off. Straight up. You are who you surround yourself around. And this is a fact. You are who you surround yourself around. Big facts. Smash that like button too. Hit that subscribe button. You in the building? Smash that. You are who you surround yourself around. Straight up. You surround yourself around people that don't want nothing, somebody that don't want nothing out of life, that's you. You surround yourself around an average person that just okay. We're talking about when I get paid next week and I ain't got none, let me hold some money for some cigarettes and, oh, that's you. That's you. Understanding that, man. Mindful, man. Hang around like-minded people. You know, make sure that you dealing with people that are on a mission to elevate. Somebody that cares about elevation and not content. It's a lot of content people out here in this life, man. Straight up. They just, all right. What you mean you all right? You don't want nothing else? That's it? You ain't trying to build nothing? So I'm supposed to be all right with this. Nah, I don't want nothing to do with that. Straight up. It's okay to me, right? If somebody doing better than me in life. You know what I mean? I ain't never been a hater from somebody doing better than me. I'll be happy. Like, okay, that right there is going to get me on my game. I see you got it together. Cool. It feel good to see people doing good to me. I see people ride by, pull up, crib big in that shit. That shit be like, yeah, I love that shit. You got to understand, people that got more going on, some of them be standoffish because it's hard to maintain things when you got distractions. But you can't tell everybody that. It's really hard to maintain certain things when you're distracted. So you might think like, yo, this person don't like speaking and they don't want to be around me. No, because they don't want whatever you got going on to rub off and distract them. Understand and respect that. It ain't about you being happy because they said this to you. Nah, they thinking about their stability. How am I going to stay stable in this game of life? How am I going to stay on the right track? How am I going to maintain my level? Because if I go over here and allow you to distract me, it's going to be hard for me to maintain this level, man. And this is a fact. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and share this video. You know, I appreciate all of y'all. Big facts. It's a lot of people in the world that got great potential. Straight up, great potential. But they got the wrong people around them. So they never going to see it. You're not going to be able to see your full potential because you ain't around the right people. You around people that just say, man, oh, I woke up. All right, yeah, that's good to say you just woke up. But what's the plan? Is there a plan today? Are we going to put a plan in order? Or we just going to say, we just woke up, I'm about to smoke one and I'm going to the liquor store and hold up. It's okay to put the liquor down and the bud down. It's a lot of people that feel like they can't take a break from smoking and drinking. That right there is a problem at hand. I'm going to keep it a bean, right? When I used to smoke and drink, nigga, I go cold turkey. ASAP. I'll wake up one morning and say I don't feel like doing it. And I won't do it 6 months, a year, and don't care. And then I said to some people like, yo, I quit smoking. Man, I can't do it. Man, I gotta smoke every day. Now you a fiend. I don't care what you say. You're a fiend. Oh man, no, I ain't. Oh man, I just gotta smoke it because it is and it's good for the earth. No, that shit got chemicals in it, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You ain't gonna tell me that the shit don't got chemicals in it, nigga. It got chemicals. You can't take a break from it because your dopamine is making you yearn for it, nigga. You don't have willpower. If you don't got willpower, you not as strong as you think you are. You should have the willpower to quit anything, nigga. Anything. You should literally have the willpower to quit anything. Now I'm done with it. I'll get back at it later if I want to, but I'm going to show that I can quit this shit. It's motherfuckers that have been burning for years, and they'll tell you every excuse in the book why they can't quit and why it's good for them. Nigga, who you think you talking to, nigga? You going to tell me this shit good for you and I know it's chemicals in it. Nigga, smoking causes cancer, nigga. You mean to tell, oh, you can't get cancer? It's smoke, nigga. You smoking on your lungs, nigga. Your lungs can get infected. Oh, nah, this is good for my lungs. Nigga, you sound dumb. But if you tell certain people that, they got every excuse in the world why it's good for you because you want to make an excuse about your addiction. It's a lot of people in the game of life, right? Think that their choice of narcotic is better than others. Oh, nah, man, this is just this. Nah, this is just, I ain't this. And, you know, I've been smoking since this long. And, nigga, you still addicted. Nigga, fuck you mean? If you can't quit, you addicted. Well, listen, I'll quit later. Well, you can't quit. You ain't got it in you. You don't have the willpower. But these are the things that separate strong people. You got to challenge yourself sometime in this game, man. Tell yourself, I'm going to quit. Just to show yourself you can achieve the goal of taking yourself out of an addiction. That's what's heavy in this game. You hear me? If you haven't already hit that like button, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Share this live. You got to have that willpower to tell yourself, nah, I don't want it. I'm going to put it down. See, you know, I done it several times in my life, whereas though I say, yo, I ain't doing nothing. I got to clean up. I feel like I'm waking up in the morning, right? And I'm burning and it's making me lazy. You tell a person that, oh, it don't make me lazy. It make me energy. How much money you got? Oh, man, I get paid on Friday. Well, it's making you lazy then, nigga. Fuck you mean? You ain't got no money, you get paid on Friday, but you getting high? Nigga, you lazy. That's because you burning. If you took the burning out of your life, I guarantee you that time that you would have been burning, you would find something else to do. Straight up. You would put the energy somewhere else. But if you tell a joker that, right? You know what they say? Oh, man, I got it. It ain't affected me. Shit, I've been doing the same thing all my life. I ain't never had a problem doing what I'm doing. You ain't got no money. What do you mean? That's a problem. Know how to cut things back. And it's okay. It's okay to pull up around a crowd of people that's burning and say, I don't smoke no more. Some people feel like they got to be a part of the in crowd. Man, they rolling up over there. I got to burn. Them niggas is rolling. Man, they got that loud in. Man, that shit right there, that's some gas. I got to burn that gas. Nah, nigga, you don't got to burn that gas, dog. Get your life right. You take that gear off, right? I'm gonna tell you, keep it a fact. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a bean. You take that year off, right? And you know, niggas be out here spending like $35 a day, $35 every 2 days, 25, 35 every 2 days on the 8th, right? You take that every 2 days, every day, and put that in the corner somewhere in the shoebox. You ain't got to put it somewhere in the bank just so you feel like, you know, you doing something to trick yourself. Do it to trick yourself for 6 months and watch what you got. It's going to shock you. You going to say, hold up. Are you serious? Yeah, that's all the money you was spending on that gas. You couldn't leave the gas alone. You couldn't take a break from the gas. When you took a break from the gas, you had money for a rainy day. You had some paper for a rainy day. But you were smoking gas every day, every other day. Y'all burning 3-4 blunts a day. Y'all got to go keep seeing the bud, man. And you couldn't stop. But when you put that money away, it was there when you had a problem. But let them jokers that be burning every day and they just making it have a problem. They on the phone. Hey, yo, man, you got $300. Can I use this? Hey, yo, man, can I borrow this, man? I got you back as soon as I get paid. Nigga, didn't you just buy some bud earlier? Oh, man, you know I need my smoke, man. Nigga, prioritize. Sometimes you got to let some things go in this game of life to recover. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button too. And share this video. Facts. Sometimes you got to let things go to prioritize. And it's okay. Your stomach might hurt when you stop smoking. You might have the jitters because you've been addicted and you feel like I got to go get it. But I guarantee you'll see the difference with that paper. Yeah. The game of life. Knowing how to structure when it's time to do certain things. That right there separates a lot of people. Because sometimes people can't structure things because they caught up. They feel like I can't do something different because I'm so caught up in what I used to do. Nigga, you can do something different. There's a lot of things out here, man. Straight up. But you got to be willing. You know what I mean? A lot of people want to have something rolled up when they come over. A lot of people want to have a drink and something rolled up when they having sex. Yo, I got to have something ready. I'm going to tell you right now, you could do it even better without it. Trust and believe that. Some people think that the only way they going to have bomb sex is if they out of their mind. Nah, straight up. You just high. That's it. But you know, you got to understand some things, man. And experience is the best teacher. Because what I did learn about life is you can tell somebody something. Make sure y'all hit that like button too. Hit that subscribe button, right? One thing I learned about life on some real stuff, you can sit down and explain to the T to somebody about something you experienced that you know isn't going to go right for them. They still got to go mess it up first and then come back and tell you, man, you was right. I told you. You ain't think that I did it too? Yeah, I did that. I tried to tell you so you didn't have to do the same thing and go through and experience what I experienced. You didn't believe me? Oh, man, you know, I wanted to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? But I needed it for myself. Straight up. Straight up. Man, I appreciate that super chat. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. Send something heavy and I'll do it. You hear me? Send something heavy and we'll do it and put it on there for you. You want to see it on there? Send something heavy. I'll go right in there and get that motherfucker for you and put it on there. You know what I'm saying? That $2 ain't gonna get it, but I appreciate it though. Facts. You know what I mean? On some real stuff, right? People say that bud is from the earth and God. I gotta tell you, it's not true. That shit got chemicals in it. That bud that people are out here smoking now has chemicals. Straight up. It has chemicals in it, man. That shit ain't no good. And I mean that. That shit has chemicals. All the bud that's out there, 200. Go ahead, send me 200 on Cash App, and we'll right here on Super Chat, and I'll put it on the scale for you. Send me 200. We'll put it on the scale right here in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That bud that's out there, it's all chemicals. That's all. It's chemicals. And I'm telling you this, facts. Pay attention that when you smoke that shit now, right? You only high for 20 minutes. Straight up. I'm going to tell you straight up. It's the new Ready Rock. I ain't going to lie. It's the new Ready Rock. You know, y'all my peoples, and I like to keep it raw and authentic, right? It's the new Ready Rock. Straight up. You smoke that bud, you only high for 20 minutes. That's it. And you over there trying to roll something else up. Nigga, hold up. Nigga, we used to burn that bud and be high for 2 hours. Lit, maybe 3. Stone. Smoking that shit now, man, you high for 20 minutes. That's some crazy shit. So I know it's all chemicals. That shit straight chemicals. You like, hold up. And I didn't understand it, right? Until my peoples told me, right? I was thinking like a lot of people too. Nah, man, you don't know what you're talking about, right? That nigga came home from doing 5 in the feds, right? He was like, yo, that nigga, that shit you smoking is chemicals, nigga. I'm like, man, huh? And I started noticing, like, nigga, look how you ready to roll some up again. I said, oh, yeah, this shit chemicals, nigga. They selling us straight chemicals, nigga. You got to pay attention. That's why they got all these dispensaries open and shit now. Yeah. They growing it. Yeah, they spraying that shit up. Yes. Yeah, they growing it, but they spraying that shit down. That shit sprayed down with chemicals. Straight up. The dispensary got chemicals sprayed all on that bud. You think when they growing that shit, they not, if you go look and see how to grow it, it tell you got to keep treating the shit. You got to treat that shit. They know what's going on. See, the only reason they made bud legal, right, is because they can tax it. Liquor was the same way. Liquor wasn't legal at one point. And we all know liquor tears up your inside. And this is a fact. If you haven't already subscribed, man, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, smash that like button, you in the building. We all know liquor tears up your insides, destroys them. And this is a fact. But they legalized it. You can go right to the store and get it. Nigga, when everything else in the world was shut down, they kept the liquor stores open. Kept them open. Yeah, go get your liquor. We don't want nobody getting the jitters and sick. Go get your liquor. Yeah. This is how they operate, man. It's business. Your life don't mean nothing. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you don't care about your own life, why you expect them to? It's business. Straight up. Pay attention to the people that own the liquor stores. They don't drink. Straight up. The people that own the liquor stores, they don't drink. Niggas don't drink nothing. They serving you the product. Yeah. Straight up. They don't want none of that shit. They want your money. It's the game of life. You got to pay attention to that, man. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button if you in the building rocking with SBGB TV, man. Facts. Hit that subscribe button. Y'all know how we doing, man. Big facts. Pay attention to the game, man. Them people don't care about that. Why? It's money. They want money, man. Everything out here. Food, all that. You got to monitor. Sometimes you got to scale back on what you eat. Nah, I don't want none of that. That right there, you might cheat a little bit, but you got to pay attention and monitor a lot of things, man. But I'm telling you right now, that bud ain't no good. And I'm going to keep it a bean. That bud ain't no good, man. You know what I'm saying? Mess your whole world up and you really think you really doing something. You know? You really think, yeah, oh, this is that fire. This that loud. This that gas. Oh, you smoking gas, all right. You smoking big gas. Chemical gas, you know? But, you know, one thing else that I learned about people, right? I can explain this to people, right? And people won't understand, right? Until somebody else explain it to them. They'll oh man, shit. Oprah. If somebody say, man, Oprah said it. Or Jay-Z, they said it. They said, man, don't do it because it got chemicals. Then everybody be like, yo, I'm telling you. They said it, I'm telling you. But if somebody that is like you telling you this shit, they don't want to listen. It don't sound right coming from somebody that's like you. In life, things only sound good coming from somebody that the people in the world idolize, even though we all know the people with the paper ain't right. We know it. Straight up. They not going to mess up the bread, though. That's the thing. When you reach that level and you up there at the top of the game, you can't say those type of things because you messing up people that rock with you at that top level. You messing up their bread. They don't want you messing up their bread. What? Hold up. What you mean? You messing with my bread, homie. Let them people do them. They want to smoke, let them smoke. They want to drink, let them drink. Don't mess with my bread, though, dog. Now I got a problem with you messing with my bread. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and share this video. It's a dirty game out here, man. It's dirty. It's a dog-eat-dog world, man. And this is a fact. Don't nobody care. They care about themselves. But you know, I like to inform the people that rock with SBGB TV. You know, I like to keep it raw and authentic. This is how we rock around here. Raw and authentic. This is why you need to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and share this live. This is some raw information for the people. This information right here is raw. Yeah. You wake up every day smoking that bud, you smoking chemicals. Lie to yourself because you don't want to quit. It's okay. That's some personal shit that you want to do. Nah, man, I ain't, no, I would never do that. Nah, not my shit. My plug got it. Nah, my plug, you know how niggas say, my plug, nigga, my plug ain't never gotten it. No, my plug, nigga, your plug got chemicals too, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? Yeah, your plug selling you chemicals too. But if you want to smoke chemicals, that's your business. Everything's Tahid, everything's Davian. That's what you want to do. But just don't say, DZ ain't tell you. That's all. Don't say you ain't never hear. You know, because a lot of people, right? it be later on down the line, right? When they do find out that they smoking chemicals, they shocked. Man, I ain't know this, man. This is crazy, man. Nigga, you smoking chemicals, nigga. You high for 20 minutes. Straight up. You high for 20 minutes. And they making it like Ready Rock, so you gotta come every day. Nigga don't understand that, right? So if you rolling up, right, and you get up in the morning, 9 in the morning, 8 in the morning, you burn one. Smoke that. You go to work, you want to take a break, about 11, smoke one. Burn that. You get off work about 3, 4, burn one. You around later at the crib cooking or whatever, burn one. Your pack almost gone with that 8th. You got to go buy another Ready Rock again. You got to go buy another hit. Yeah. Because your high gone. And you don't want to be without the rock. That's the new rock. Straight up. You tell a person, man, I don't believe you, man. You ain't telling the truth, man. Straight up. And you ain't telling the truth. Man, listen. This is the game of life. That's the new Ready Rock. They put the new Ready Rock, right, in front of your eyes. It made it legal. They couldn't get the money they was trying to get legally off the Ready Rock. So what they do, they put it in the bud, right? It made sure that it can be legalized, and we're going to keep them returning. Yeah. We're going to make sure that they got to come every day. It's people that go to the dispensary 4 or 5 times a week. Straight up. It's people that have borrowed money. Yo, man, can I borrow 25, 30? They having a special at the dispensary. I need you. Damn. Man, I got you as soon as I get paid. They having a special. You know, it's like they going to the block to get the Ready Rock, but they going to the dispensary. Straight up. That bud ain't right, man. I'm going to tell you that right now. It got chemicals on it. I'm going to keep it a bean. I try to tell people that bud is not right. It has chemicals. You'll say, man, my plug got it in and they would never do that. Nigga, your plug giving you chemicals. Yeah. They got to get money. So what? They don't care that you smoking chemicals, nigga. My money. Who cares? I'm going to just keep it a bean. Appreciate that super chat. Run the table. Real spill. And I used to keep the bag on me. Sun up, sun down. Them years been over. It ain't the old simple purple haze and blueberry kush no more. And this is a fact. Hey, run the table. This is a fact. That shit back then was different. Motherfucker put it under the light, let it grow, and, you know, got the hydroponic. Like now, they get to putting that shit under the light, but they keep spraying this shit all up. They squirting it up real hard. And then you wonder why you only getting high for 20 minutes. You like, hold the fuck up. Nigga, I just smoked. My high going already? Yeah, it's over. That shit's over. Man, I'm ready to roll something else up, man. I got to roll something up before I go to bed. Damn. Wake up in the morning to take a piss. Man, I got to roll something up. God damn. Nigga, you looking for a rock early, ain't you? But if you tell a joker that, they don't understand. Man, I got to smoke on my way to work. Hold up. You need a hit on the way to work? Oh, you ain't really seen no fiends then to understand it if you don't know where I'm coming from. Straight up. You ain't seen no fiend if you don't understand where I'm coming from. Appreciate that super chat, Blue Chicken. Facts. You hear me? You don't even understand a fiend if you ain't seen that, man. I'm going to keep it a bean. That shit had you locked in, man. Straight up. And I know it for a fact. You know, y'all my folks, so I just try to, you know, that's one thing about me. You ain't got to agree with me. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to agree with me, but just don't say that DZ ain't tell you. That's all I'm saying. It's okay. If you want to do it, that's your personal business. I ain't got nothing against what you want to do. That's some personal shit, right? But don't say a nigga ain't tell you. And don't think that because you lied to yourself about bud and it came from the Lord and the earth and that your shit ain't got chemicals on it. Nah. But I notice what a lot of people do in life, right? They'll lie to themselves about something when in their mind, they'll be thinking, damn, I am only being high for 20 minutes. Something ain't right, right? But they'll lie to themselves so that they can feel better about what they doing. Oh, man, yeah, man, shit. And then they hit it. Yup, man, I don't taste no chemicals in this shit. You taste chemical? Here, man, hit this, man. Man, no, I don't taste no chemicals either. Okay. Yeah, it's chemicals in that shit. Yeah. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. Y'all my folks, man. I just like to keep it raw. You know what I mean? I am not gonna lie. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this live. Facts. Y'all know we just hit 19K in the building. Y'all know we in the building 19K strong on the way to 20,000 subscribers. Yeah. Coming from the mud on the way to 20,000 subscribers. And we grinding non-stop. You know what I mean? We letting them all live, man. We going to bring the beat back. Let them all live so we can bring the beat back. One thing about your boy DZ, I'm more than a hustler. I'm the definition of it. You know what I mean? I remember in my mind, right? I used to think about coming to the internet years ago. Nigga was scared. Yeah. But I, made sure I cleaned my life up and I'm here, delivering. You know what I mean? Made sure I cleaned my life up and I'm delivering. Positive dude. You know what I mean? I ain't taking no smoke, but positive with it. You know what I mean? And that's a fact. That's why I say it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Because we all gonna have setbacks in this game of life. All of us now. This is happening all the time. But it's not about that. You got to recover. You know what I mean? I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me. You hear me? I want to make sure y'all locked in, man. You hear me? We're going to come back in like 30 minutes. Trust me. We're going to come back in like 30 minutes. And we're going to rock out. And we're going to get into Whack and when he was up there with Loose Cannon's brother. We're going to get into that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to react to that. And we're going to get into that. We're going to dig down in that. Y'all my peoples, man. We grinding. We coming from the muck. Hard body. And y'all know I told y'all I'm about to turn it back up. You know what I mean? Y'all know we had it turned up just a couple months ago. I'm about to turn it up. So we're going to keep being consistent and keep going hard in the paint. We hit 19K and we ain't stopping. All the people, I appreciate all of y'all. And that's big facts. We on our way to 20K. Yeah, coming from the grind. But we going to get these in like this. These lives right here are needed. You know what I mean? Real life conversations. We going to get these lives in just like this. Real life conversations. You know what I mean? Shout out to the people from everywhere. You know what I mean? All of y'all. Put in the chat where you from. We're going to shout you out before we get out of here. Wherever you from, put it in the chat. And we're going to shout you out, man. Big facts. You know what I mean? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Kentucky, ATL, Brooklyn, let's go. Cleveland, Ohio, Portland, Hartford, Connecticut, VA, Naptown, Los Angeles, Detroit, Yay area, Philly, Boston, East Compton. Y'all know what it is. New York, y'all know what it is. You know, I appreciate all of y'all, man. Facts. Y'all know we in the building. VA, let's go. New Mexico, what's popping? Big facts. Big facts. Wakanda, Inglewood in Compton. Let's go. You know y'all my peoples, man. Straight up. Chicago, West End. Straight up. Los Angeles. Y'all know how we rocking, man. Y'all know how we rocking raw and authentic around here, man. Straight up. No cap. I know I rock with y'all hard body, man. I appreciate everybody that just subscribed to the channel. Facts. I appreciate all the new subscribers. We going to keep grinding. We just hit 19K. We on the way to 20,000 subscribers. Coming from the mud. Straight up. You know what I mean? Florida in the building. You know what I mean? Real rap. You know, I appreciate all y'all, man. This was GAME in the building. You know what I mean? This was GAME in the building. Big facts. You know what I mean? You know I come from the muck. You hear me? Grinding. I come from it. You know what I mean? Blessed to be here to deliver raw and authentic messages with the people that rock with SBGB TV. You hear me? I'm blessed. You know what I mean? And this is a fact. Nigga could have been down the road for something crazy. You hear me? Could be in the ground for something crazy. But I'm here. I'm a changed man. I got a whole new game plan. Facts. You know y'all my peoples, man. Straight up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video, man. I appreciate the people that donated to the channel. And that's a fact. My folks that donated to the channel, I appreciate y'all. We going to keep grinding nonstop. Give me like 30 minutes. Make sure y'all lock in. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Give me like 30 minutes, man. Give me like 30 minutes and we coming back hard body. Make sure y'all there. 30 minutes and we coming back hard body. And we going to get into this shit. Y'all know what it is. You hear me? It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.